Where's that Goodnight Punpun review, boy? I've been waiting forever.
Jesus fucking Christ, bro. How the fuck did you get in my house?
Well, you see, a good question in response to that would be the fact that you have not even reviewed Goodnight Punpun, and we have all been anxiously awaiting for that review to come out. So what do you have to say about that? Why haven't you released the video as of yet?
Bro, not only did you break into my house, but you're threatening me saying that I have not released a Goodnight Punpun review? Are you kidding me? Look, listen here, I've been busy with life, I've been doing other things, I've been reading quality content, and by quality, I mean fairy tale. You would understand that I have a lot on my review plate to even do. But if it's a Goodnight Punpun review that you want, it's a Goodnight Punpun review you're gonna get. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so Goodnight Punpun was originally serialized in Weekly Young Sunday, ran in the magazine from March 7th, 2007 all the way to December 26th of 2013, spanning over 147 chapters, probably marking it as Asano's longest running manga series that he's ever composed. Now, the main story of Goodnight Punpun focuses around our main character, Punpun, which of course I will show a picture of somewhere in the video. You know, it'll be maybe right there, right here, who knows. But anyways, Punpun is basically our main character of this story, and essentially what happens is that we get Asano's interpretation of a child going through his 4 stages of life. Both his childhood, his teenage years, finally his beginning of early adulthood, to finally him becoming a full-grown adult. And we sort of see that unfold in what we call Asano's dark, depressing way of showing a coming-of-age story, and it is absolutely brilliant. So I can't really speak so much for the series, being that it's sort of depressing and I don't want to spoil anything for you, but Goodnight Punpun is not what you interpret it to be. It's definitely not going to be the sunshine and rainbow story that you would think it would be. And so because of that, Goodnight Punpun definitely has an interesting and awesome story to unfold to its reader. And so what we also get is Punpun has a love life. He has someone who he really wants to meet, and that is where Aiko comes in. Now, Aiko is definitely one of the few characters in the story that Punpun constantly is thinking about. He is constantly wanting to go back to that person that he once knew from his childhood and wants to be with. And what we later see is, well, something that really doesn't end up happening. And so it's a depressing story filled with some misery, some pain, some drama, as well as some really excellent and beautiful art. And let me tell you, Ino Asano definitely shows up for this series because the artwork is absolutely amazing and brilliantly done, to say the least. Goodnight Punpun is a series that is finally finished here in North America. The final volume, Volume 7, was released by Viz not too long ago. I believe a few weeks ago, in fact, it was released here. And let me tell you, it's been a wild ride, as I am a huge fan of Ino Asano's work. I enjoy not only his artwork, but his way, his crazy style of telling his stories. And definitely, this is one of the twisted coming-of-age stories that I love and enjoy with a passion. If you guys are looking for something that'll keep your brain thinking and will also be very captivating in just the environments and the scenery and the artwork that is shown off by Ino Asano, highly recommend that you guys check out Goodnight Punpun, as it is something that you will miss dearly if you do not get involved with. And you can currently buy it for $24.99 in the US, but you can get it a lot cheaper online. Let me tell you, that's the best place to go. Amazon, Right Stuff. If you want your manga for a cheap price and you don't want to be paying retail, highly recommend that you guys go on Amazon. Help save that money. But anyways, that is basically all I can really say about Goodnight Punpun. It's a very short series, but it is a very impactful one, as I was constantly interested in what the plot had to tell, as well as some of the things that were going on in the story. I was highly interested in what was going on. So anyways, that is going to be my review of Goodnight Punpun. Rather short, I know, but let me tell you, it is going to be hella worth it, and that is why I'm not going to spoil too much in this video, because I want you guys to get a good impression of what the series has to offer. Just note, that is a dark series. It is definitely not for kids. Don't read this if you are under the age of 13, because let me tell you, I wouldn't even recommend it if you're under the age of 17, but if you guys want to check it out, highly recommend you do, because the artwork, the story, as well as the other things that I've already reiterated so many times in this video is absolutely amazing. Anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this review. If you guys want to see some of my other stuff, go ahead and check it out. And most importantly, have an awesome day and keep collecting manga. Peace out.